and all those who will visit this place, a place of study, rest, prayer, and worship.
It is an honor and a joy for me to be with you, everybody. Thank you very much for your invitation. Thank you for your extraordinarily gracious welcome. Thank you most of all, thank you, Mount St. Mary's College, for who you are and what you do. Not only here in the great area of Newburgh, but throughout this entire region, throughout the entire state, throughout the entire country. The effects of this wonderful, wonderful Catholic college are felt. Dear sisters, we think this center is devoted to you. It's dedicated to you in grateful memory. We've got Newburgh Dominicans here who are now our sisters of hope. And sisters, do we ever love you? The church can never ever say thank you enough. I hope you would interpret this wonderful new Dominican center to be a sign of that love and that gratitude that we feel towards you, dear sister. Dr. Daly tells me that there are many of those who have been extraordinarily generous in bringing about this new center, which we have chapel, library, and study areas. I think there's even residences in our doctor. This is phenomenal. This is sort of a very holistic embrace of everything that Mount St. Mary's is about, almost an icon of the past and a promise of the future. Benefactors, thank you for what you've done. You'll discover, Dr. Daly, you probably already have, that there's an amazing sense of pride in this Mount St. Mary's, and there's a great investment by the people of this community. They're proud of Mount St. Mary's, they love its past, they're confident in the future, and if we needed any proof of that, we got it in the generosity that was shown in the wonderful repair and renovation of this magnificent structure. One of the spaces, one of the sacred areas where God's revelation is studied and digested and then spread to others would be in our colleges and universities. This is where God's revelation is celebrated, because we believe God reveals himself in everything that leads to the uplifting, the dignity, the enlightenment, the progress of God's people. It might be science, it might be history, it might be art, it might be engineering, it might be mathematics, it might be chemistry, it might be nursing, it might be education. You name it. Any field of study can be a vehicle of God's revelation. He tells us about himself, he tells us about ourselves as he reveals himself. And that's what this college is dedicated to. Studying what God has revealed about himself and ourselves in all types of learning and education, and then forming our students to be agents of bringing that revelation of God to others. You've done it well. It's not just the occasion of the dedication of the new Dominican Center here at Mount St. Mary's. It's also 2 feast days in our Catholic calendar. It's the Feast of St. Robert Dolan. Pardon me, Dominicans, for bringing up the Jesuit. The Feast of St. Robert Dolan, a great Jesuit thinker and intellect, such an intellect. His books are in the library of Thomas Jefferson's personal life. Robert Dolan represents the intellect, the mind. And the second feast is of the stigmata of St. Francis of Assisi. The stigmata, of course, were the actual wounds, the 5 wounds of Jesus on the cross. Francis loved Jesus so much, was so close to Jesus, that he actually had the imprint of the wounds in his hands, in his feet, his side. Francis teaches us the heart, the heart. Robert Dolan, the mind. Francis of Assisi, the heart. We need both. This great Mount St. Mary's College needs both, and it's got it. It's got the intellect, it's got the formation of the mind, like St. Robert Dolan, and it's got the foundation of the heart, like St. Francis of Assisi. Am I ever proud of you? Am I ever grateful to you? And am I ever honored to be here for the benediction today? This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad.